Hi guys, welcome back. I've done a Katy Perry look for you today from her firework video. It's not new, but I just think she looks stunning in it. Okay, so I'm actually going to just buff this onto my lid. So I'll take a little bit of the product on here. So I'm using a MAC 217. And just start by getting most of this onto the lid. And then I'm just blending out the colour, and okay, this isn't just for the Katy Perry look, but not just sticking to the lid, so I'm going to start pulling this colour out and blending it out like this. Okay, so concentrate most of the colour here, and then whatever's left over, I'm going to start by pulling that colour out. I'm going to try and do my best to show you how this goes. I don't know if the light keeps changing, makes me look a bit yellowy. Okay, so starting in the middle. And then just slowly pulling out at the edge here. So I'm really getting it in at the lashes, so it's all really black. I'm just using a Clinique gel liner. I actually need a new one very soon, and I'm very tempted to get another one because the Bobbi Brown ones that I've had do dry up because the lids don't stay on very tight. Okay, so thicken that line up there, and then I'm going to just pop it in a flick. So up that angle, and then it across. Okay, so that's that side. I'll just do the other. Okay, so that's the liner at both sides. What I can see now is that I just want to bring the eyeshadow up a little bit more before I put the mascara and the lashes on. So I'm just taking the lilac colour again, and now I've got the liner on, I can kind of see that I want to bring this up a little bit more. Okay, so I don't mind bringing it right in this corner here, because as long as the edge is really blended out. Okay, so I've just added a bit more height on that side. My eyelashes or anything done, so I'll finish the eyes off now. I'm just going to put some mascara on. I'll use my new Dior Show Extase. It's just a little sample one that I've got. Tried lots of mascaras out over the last couple of months, and still don't particularly like not wearing eyelashes much during the day, although I don't have a choice because I don't get time to put them on. But this might just cut it. Sorry, I have no idea if you just saw that. I'm not too worried about mine because I'll be putting some whacking great ones on in just a minute. Okay, so that's that. So as you can see, it's all concentrated just on the lids mainly at the moment. So I'm now going to take some lashes. Now these are Ardell 117s, I believe. They're just nice and long. In the middle. Okay, I'm now going to pop a little bit of the lilac underneath my eye. Didn't do it before because I just wanted to get the lashes on and get a feel for, you know, for the look. So I'm just, this is an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. So I'll take a very small amount of purple because I just want this to be more of shading rather than lots of colour. I'm just going to pop this across the lash line, so it's more of a kind of smudged effect really than defining. Kind of like a haze under your eye. And then you can blend it out. Okay. The Garnier Anti-Dark Circles roll-on. I've used YSL Touche Éclat and quite a few things like that, and you know, I like the way that it's nice and light. So with this I'm just going to pop a little bit here, so you don't really need very much at all. It's nice and light in texture, and with the MAC 224 I'm now just going to pull this around here so it blends in really easily. You can actually just do it with your fingers if you wish. Just find this way I'm not disturbing the eye makeup too much. Okay, so it's nice and light, it sets, which is great, and don't find that it creases, so that's great for me. Okay, underneath, so I'm just going to pop a little bit of mascara underneath now. So now the eyebrows. So this is a little, it's quite a new technique that I'm using today. I have actually done it with my Sleek palette, so I'll show you that one. So with the Sleek Storm palette, I'm actually going to use a little bit of this one and this one, which all sounds a bit crazy, but I'll explain why now. Okay, so I'm just going to use my Ruby & Millie angled brush, take the majority of the lighter shade and just literally dip my brush in the darker and a tiny bit of the black just to keep the ash. Now I'm going to create the shape to start with, so this is going underneath there, and then again I'm doing the top line now. So you'll notice that I'm not actually starting right down here, I'm just concentrating on this edge here. So perhaps just with the darker shades. Kind of outlining the shape, and then I can fill it in. So it's quite a full brow really. Once you've got the outline in, you can start to fill it in, and you can fill this in with the lighter colour. And then I didn't actually fill this part in so much, but whatever's remaining on the brush I'm just going to bring through the fronts. And perhaps take a little bit more of that, just so it kind of fades into the more full brow. Okay, and then one thing that I've found that is helping my eyebrows, as I've mentioned before, my eyebrows are quite fine and not particularly coarse, so obviously I do have trouble with this brow because my hair's usually over that one, so I've started to use a little bit of, it's actually just This is by Too True, which you could buy from Superdrug, and I think it was about £1.99 or £1.50, and it's just a clear mascara, and I just run this through my brows, and I just find that helps me to create the shape and also keep the hairs in place, so that I don't find that they kind of come down like this one does as much. Okay, ta-da! Brows done and even, which I'm thinking is due to the greatness of the Too True. Anyhow, okay, so I'm just I'm going to do some contouring underneath, because looking at the Katy Perry video for Firework, she's got some major contouring going on. So I'm just taking my Chanel Soleil Tan, and yeah, okay, so I'll just start with this under here. And just bring it up. And the same on this side. So right underneath your cheekbone and upwards. Okay, and one of the things that I noticed is that she's very highlighted on the top of her cheekbone, so I'm going to use Illamasqua Gleam Cream. Now, you can use this underneath your foundation as a highlighter, as an illuminator, sorry, or you can use it on the tops of your cheekbones as a highlighter. So I just put a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to kind of buff this onto my cheekbone. My new Dior blush in Strawberry Sorbet, so this is from their new range, and I'm going to use my MAC 165 brush. So this is kind of just going to go here, so very softly, and moving it up into the cheekbone. So it's a very subtle kind of pink for the video. So you get more of a colour kind of following your cheekbone upwards. They're Pout Polish in Pink Cadillac. I only got these actually last week, and I'm in love with them already. I know I keep going about smells, but they've got shea butter and sweet almond oil in, and avocado oil, and they just smell amazing and they feel amazing as well on your lips. So I'm not taking a huge amount, because I think it's more of a kind of a lip stain that's on the lips. So just work that in a bit more. Okay, so it's just more of a kind of stained look, really, but nice and moisturising. So I really didn't put very much of that on, but you can see the pigment in it's really quite good. Or I don't know whether or not to change it anymore, because I might ruin it, but I'll do some anyway, because I've got something else I wanted to show you. So also last week I received, or bought should I say, some more sleek blushes. I've used a lot of sleek things today just for a bit of a change, and first of all I bought Flamingo, which goes well with the Pink Cadillac lip pout. Rose Gold, you can see that one, and also Scandalous, this one here. Okay, so I'm not going to use the Scandalous, or the rose gold, I'm going to use a little bit of the flamingo. Yeah, flamingo. Okay. So this is just if you want to really kind of give it a bit of an extra. I'm not using much of this at all because they're very, very highly pigmented. And I'm just going to add a little bit of an extra dimension to this by adding a bit more of a stronger pink. I've not put much of that on at all, and then I'm just kind of blending the edges. So just to make me look a little bit more flushed. Okay, just blend out the edges with my fingers. And then you could leave it just like that. Okay, so here's the finished look. It's quite a polished look, obviously Katy Perry Firework inspired. I know I don't look anything like her, but I hope you get the idea that I was going for. I also wanted to just incorporate some of the new spring kind of violet lilac-y coloured eyeshadows. This particular one's obviously quite shiny, and you could go for one that's a little less in your face if you prefer that, and obviously mix it up a bit so you don't have to use the full eyelashes. You could just have the liner and some mascara, or however you wanted to do it. So I hope you enjoyed the look, and I'll be back again with another one soon. Thanks ever so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.